Well, hi everybody.
Hello, everyone. Hello, Connie.
Hello. I got to tell everybody that I've been watching this 90 Day Fiance. You bring them over here, and in 90 days, you get married to them, or you have to get married to them, or I don't know, whatever's going on there. And I told my friend, I said, I'm going to turn into one of these Brazilian women. I think they are, they are something.
Yeah, they are. They really, really
They are, it's pretty amazing what they,
Yep. 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 So we got a good one tonight.
we do. Our guest is either running late or maybe not able to get on. I'm not sure what's going on. I'm sure if she gets on, she'll just pop right in here,
Right. Right.
and she was going to tell us her story on
Yeah.
what it takes to become, or what it used to take to
Mm-hmm.
be an American citizen. Now, of course, everybody knows you can just run across the border and you can become a citizen of the United States.
Right.
That's just
Right.
the way that works now.
Yep. Yep. Of course. Of course. But, it's it's all gonna be taken care of. We have faith.
We have all kind of faith. I'm telling you.
Right.
Look, don't you love it? I put you on the spotlight.
I was gonna say you're doing some fancy stuff.
I'm putting you in the
I was wondering what
spotlight.
you were doing.
I'm putting you in the spotlight. I think that's pretty cool that I can do that. Isn't that cool, guys? How I can do that? Mm.
That is cool. What about oh, okay. Hmm. That one was supposed to be 2 people on the side, but I guess there's nobody to be in the middle, so look at that. How come we've never done that before?
I don't know, boy. That's a real big picture. You can even see my wrinkles with that one. Maybe that's not such a good idea.
Oh, you can't see any wrinkles. You don't have any wrinkles.
They're there. Believe me, they're there.
Mm,
Well, I think we got to have this one
yeah.
because that's a three-person one.
Okay.
But as soon as
Okay.
she
Well,
gets
maybe
in
when she
here,
pops on. Yeah. Yeah, maybe when she pops on. We'll
we,
see. We'll see. So,
I'm having
anything
too
new?
much fun pushing the buttons. Um, Boy, is there anything new? I think our news is all about President Trump, don't you think?
Um, Mostly, but now actually the mainstream media is going after Biden for that comment he made last week about putting him in the bullseye.
Well, he ought not done that.
No, he shouldn't have.
That really was a bad comment, and then for this to
Yep.
happen, that don't look very good on old Joe. But
No, it doesn't.
Joe ain't too smart. He's about as dumb as a box of rocks. That's all I gotta say. Or
Yeah,
wouldn't watch,
right.
or
That's
however you want to talk about it. It don't matter.
that's true.
But it was a very scary situation when you're sitting there watching it. Now tonight is RNC commit uh the RNC party, and
The
Trump
convention,
is convention. That's right, that's the one. And they're
right?
going to, and they're going, and he's already announced who he's going to have as vice president.
Yeah,
J-
JD
J-
Vance.
JD Vance from Ohio, and I like JD Vance, so I
And
think
he's
that's a good
39,
thing.
so that's good.
That's
That's
really
good that
good.
he was bringing in somebody young. Yeah, yeah.
I think that's a whole thing. They're trying to bring somebody in young. They need somebody young, you
Well,
know.
yeah, they. I think they tried to do that with, the cackler, but
Well, you know, I
people
gotta
didn't.
say something. When Trump first got the incident, you like that? I'm gonna go with the incident because that's how they said it. The incident. Did you notice that they had a picture of a guy that had on these sunglasses and had kind of a bigger face
Mhm.
mhm. And now the guy that they're showing does not look anything, not one form thing like what they're talking
Really?
about.
Hmm.
Mm-mm, mm-mm.
Hmm. Yeah, I did you hear? Because today they started saying Secret Service is blaming the local police for the security breakdown. That the local police were supposed to have checked the perimeter and kept the roofs safe. Now, I was under the impression that when a Secret Service agent, it usually takes a few weeks to orchestrate a president to go somewhere.
Mhm.
It might be a little bit different with Trump because he's got his own plane, yada yada yada. That might be different. Um, but they still have to check the airports, they have to check the perimeters, they have to check, I mean, any street he's going on, they check the stores. Hmm. And that's just a big hmm.
That is a big
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, it, you had all kinds of rooftops there. And from my understanding, they only had one counter sniper.
Well, that's not
So,
good.
and that's not normal either. Yeah, no. No, it's not. And so they said, "Hello, Royal Apple."
Hello, my
They
beautiful friend.
they said that Trump now has full Secret Service.
He needs it, and you know, so does JD Vance now.
Yes, absolutely.
They need it.
Absolutely. We're just filling in time, Royal Apple. We're just chit chatting. How do you like
We're
our new logo? Oh, there we go.
well, my chair's in the way, so but hers looks
Yeah.
really good. You know what, Royal Apple, I
Yes,
am too. And you know, every person I talk to,
Benny.
no, that's actually Missy watching the TV. Hang
Thank
on
you,
just
Royal Apple.
hang on just a second. I'll be right back.
Yeah. So, yep, we decided to get it up and going, and um we'll have the hats here shortly, and we'll have the um promo shirts so everybody can see what they look like. And yeah, we're getting it all worked out. We're really happy about it. We're excited. Um Oh, thank you, Royal Apple. Thank you. And I'm sure that you look so beautiful too. Um, but yeah, we're getting really excited about it, and we're going to, keep on chugging along and, go from there. So, but did you have a lovely weekend other than, the whole Saturday thing? But yes, Lauren, we're talking about merch. We have hats and shirts on order. So, we can't hear you, Connie.
Sorry, guys. I got these mama kitties outside, and Missy's got to tell me every time they're sitting at the door.
Oh,
Mama, mama, the kitties are outside. They're hungry. Did you go out there and feed them? And
aw,
I tried to bargain with them and say, "Can you wait just about an hour?" And they both looked at me and I said, "All right, never mind. I'll just throw it in your bowl right now."
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Um,
I didn't even think about that, Lauren, thanks.
so JD Vance is going to be the vice president. What do y'all think about JD Vance? I'm just kind of curious.
I never even heard of them. Oh, oh, yeah. Royal Apple, I did too, so was my mom.
And I was too, and I haven't talked to my mama yet. I keep trying to call her and I don't think she hears phone. But
Yeah.
it was horrific. It was
Yeah, because
horrific.
my mom called me and she was like, "Are you watching the rally?" And she's crying, and I'm like, "No, why?" And she says, "'Cause they just shot Trump," and I'm like, "What?" So I said, "Okay," and then I hung up the phone and changed the channel, and then I called Connie. I'm like, "Did you see? Did you see what's going on?" And she's like, "Yep, I was watching it."
It was
So,
horrible. It was
it
horrible.
was.
And I got a thing to say about that. They're saying that that kid. Well, first of all, what I said before is that first picture they brought out was not the picture of the guy now that they've got out. So I'm kind of confused of who really did do it. And secondly, because the second guy's kind of a skinny little guy, kind of dweeby looking little guy.
Really?
And then, yeah, he's got long hair and glasses and kind of a skinny little guy. And that guy didn't look skinny and like that on the roof that I saw. But anyway, maybe it was from a distance. Um,
Yeah.
but then they said there was actually two.
Uh,
So
uh,
who knows? Who
right,
really knows? You know, the
right,
way they spin it and make it and change it, and who
right,
knows?
right.
Hey,
And
I was going to ask Royal Apple real quick. Next Monday, since we're doing this citizenship, I'm sure you had to go through citizenship. Would you like to join us on next Monday and explain to us how you had to get your citizenship? JD Vance is he congressman or senator of Ohio?
Congress.
Congressman. You know what that means? We'll lose somebody in the House,
I think Ohio will come back up. Yeah, but we'll gain a heck of a vice president, so
right?
you never know.
Right.
You
They've
never
already
know.
got everybody picked out.
She said she will. Yay! An American history book. Okay.
Okay, well,
Um.
we'll be
So
happy to have you on here, and you can
yeah.
explain to everybody what it takes, what it really takes to be a real American citizen instead of running across the border. Now,
Right.
my friend told me that was supposed to be here. I'm sure she'll show up. Maybe she'll be a little bit late, but she was telling me she's from Germany, and she was telling me that when she got here, she didn't get a dime from the American government. Not one dime.
Thank you for doing that too, Royal Apple. Um. So um. I do want to say one thing that whether I mean, everybody knows that we're pro Trump. But whether no matter who it is, whether it's Democrat, Republican, whatever, we are still all American, and that shouldn't
Right.
happen to anybody.
That's right.
No,
I'm with you
nobody.
100%. That's right. You know what? Let me tell you something. We don't need violence in politics. We already got crime and all those people stealing and doing all that kind of stuff. We don't need violence now. But
No.
I did read an article where they said they felt like what they're trying to do is because MAGA is so big, they're trying to start a civil war.
Mm,
Well, now this is what I'm going to tell you about their civil war. they can do whatever they want to. I'm gonna pray to the good Lord that my fighting is in His hands. He can do
Right, right,
he can take my fighting. I'm a peaceful woman, and I'm not going to go out on the streets and start fighting like they do in other countries. I'm just not
right,
going to do it.
right,
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It reminds me of a zoo.
right. So Royal Apple, I have a question for you. I mean, I could wait till next week, but are you from northern Italy? So, but yeah, yeah.
And if
And Miss
KMM is in
Lauren,
here, oh sorry, I'm sorry.
that's
Go
okay.
ahead.
Miss Lauren, if you didn't notice, Miss Royal Apple sent set a message to you on here. So just want you to know. Um, yes, we do need to get the right ballot. Okay, go ahead, Connie. I'm sorry.
I forgot already what I was talking about.
I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry because it probably, what do they say? If you forget it, it's a
North.
lie anyway. There it
Oh, okay.
is.
Okay, you were born in North Italy. That's where my family's from, is North Italy. Um, they're Abruzzi. Abruzzo. They're actually from the little town of Fontecchio, or they were. But anyway, yeah. And I think it's Abruzzi. Abruzza. You can tell I don't know how to say Italian, right?
You know what, Royal Apple? I am in love with the United States. I love the United States. Now, I don't
Mhm.
know, my papa's family came over. I can go back as far as the first one that came over. He came over from England, and my mama's side, one was German and the other one was God only know what. I think
Yeah.
I think he was Irish. So I'm kind of a Heinz 57. Whatever they want me to be, I'll be that day.
Oh, okay.
Oh, they say Abruzzi.
Is fine too from Abruzzo. Okay. Okay.
So, guys, I gotta say something real fast. I don't. I think I might have gotten a job, which is a good thing. So,
Yay.
yeah, just say a prayer that everything comes through. I think I got me a job. So the thing is, um, if this is how it happens, hopefully we'll be able to keep our timing the same at 6:30. If not, I'll get with Linda and we'll figure it out. But we're still
Yeah,
going to be here the
absolutely.
same. We're still going to be doing the same thing, and we ain't. I ain't giving up. I ain't giving up. I'm still gonna. Yes, yes, it does equal honor, and I am pretty excited. So, yeah, if you could, Royal Apple, just say a little prayer for me. Oh my God, remember that song? Say a little prayer for me forever, forever.
Yeah, I think she is. I think they just got back um from the doctors with Ellie Mae, and they gave her three shots.
I feel so sorry for babies who get shots like that, and that just stinks. I hate shots.
So do I. But and I know one of them was for Hep B, and that probably is a good one to have.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm not saying that the shots
Yeah,
are a bad thing. I'm
yeah,
just saying I just hate them
yeah. Oh, I
to
do too. I
be a
do too.
human pincushion. What?
Except I like the new way they give you shots in the hospital. They don't even use a needle. Just, it's like, just give me an IV, because they just give you an IV, and then they just take a syringe and they screw it together, and then they just
Mm,
whoop, and then you just feel good.
instantly get it on there. Get that on there instantly. So
Yep.
I wanted to. tell y'all, I was telling everybody that I've been watching that 90 Day Fiance, and I got to tell you, I've watched enough season to see that not only are the immigrants stupid, but some of the women from America are just as stupid. And why would you marry somebody you just met in 90 days? I don't know. I'm just asking. They were all in love in 90 days. I mean, old
Well,
school.
there was only one that I think I would have married in 90 days. Other than that, a couple of them I wouldn't have married in 90 years.
Right?
Hi, KMM. You're fine. You're fine. We're
Hey,
still waiting for
man,
our guest
I
of
was
honor.
looking for you. I was looking for you. I want to thank you for your soap order, and it's ready to go. I'm going to drop it at the post office tomorrow. Please forgive me. I don't check my store like I should, and I just saw it today. And so I got that thing packaged up as fast as I can and got that sticker stuck on there, and I'm going to drop it off at the post office tomorrow. What? Okay, been there, done that. In 7 days,
7
he proposed.
days he proposed. Wow. Well, you know what, Royal Apple? He probably saw your Italian beauty and didn't want you to just go away.
So, Royal
And your
Apple,
big
you were
heart.
on a one of those K1 visas too? I don't know. Oh, well, no, no, thank you so much, KMM. Thank you.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, well, there's a difference when you know what you know and you know it's going to work. But there's one on there right now that she's with a guy that's from Tunisia. I think that's where he's from. And I just got a thing that came up here popping up. JD Vance position on abortion. Oh, they're talking about all what he likes. Um, and she hasn't even got married to him yet. Every time he's in Morocco. That's where he's at. He's in Morocco. And she's been with him 3 years, and she just keeps, she swears it's gonna work. She swears it. She keeps, and I thought after 3 years and you ain't been able to see him and but one time, and then they were gonna get married, and then she took all of her money and gave it to him so he could open a store, and there ain't no store. So I'm telling you, it's pretty funny. That 90 Day Fiance thing is really funny.
Well, when you know, you know.
That's
When you know,
exactly
you know.
it. There was one couple on it since I've been watching, and they're doing real good. But
What?
the other ones, mm-mm-mm. There's fussing and fighting going on all the time. I thought if I want to do this, I'd watch the WWF. You know, I don't know. Just my own
Um,
personal opinion here.
so Royal Apple, Lauren told me she's putting the baby down. But that she's Norwegian and a little bit German, and that's about all she knows. So that's what she is.
Norwegian and German. I got that German blood too.
My son, if it wasn't for me, he'd be full German. His dad is full German.
Oh, is he really?
Mhm.
Hitler.
Explains
No,
some things.
Hitler wasn't German.
No, you're
He was,
welcome.
what was he? What was he? He was what was Hitler? He wasn't German. He was short.
Right.
So from
With a
wherever he
weird
could,
mustache.
with a screwed up mustache. Hitler wasn't Jewish. He was
No.
um he was the same thing that those Von Trapp family singers were.
Dutch?
No, they weren't Dutch. They were, oh gosh, dog it, you guys. I there you go. I'm a lot of Irish too.
Switzerland? Swedish?
I'm gonna look it up, you guys.
Okay, look it up, because now that's gonna bug me too.
I'm gonna tell you.
Austrian.
Oh,
Austrian. Thank you, KMM.
yes, that's exactly what he is. Austrian.
I hit every country around it, but that.
Yep. Well,
Thank you, Royal Apple. Oh my
I
goodness.
knew
Oh,
he wasn't from Germany, but in Austrian, the different country. Y'all, my grammar, my geography ain't so good when it comes to European countries.
neither is mine. Did you want to shoot a text to
I can sure give her a ring and see what's going on. Y'all hang on just a minute.
well, that would be great. Yeah, yeah. But you both answered, so we appreciate that. Um, yep. So KMM, we were just talking about earlier. We were talking about how the whole thing went down, and Connie was saying that they showed a picture of somebody else, and now they're starting to say there was two shooters. And then I heard before we came on tonight that Donald Trump now has full Secret Service, and that uh, we were talking about how when Biden said last week, that he needs to be put in the bullseye. So, yeah, Royal Apple, she is. She is. So, yeah, that's that. Can't hear you, Connie.
I got her voicemail, so I don't know. I know that she's got some family issues that she was dealing with, and she
Oh,
said so. She said I should be able to be there, and maybe something happened and
yep.
she couldn't be.
Yeah,
So
life happens.
we all know what family issues happen and how quick they can
Absolutely.
happen.
Absolutely.
Roy-
Absolutely.
Royal Apple, I gotta ask, how's your baby? Royal Apple's got a little girl.
I didn't know that.
Well, she's not real little, but she's got a little girl. Got a girl. She's got
Oh,
a daughter. And I was wondering how she's doing.
she's probably as pretty as her mama.
Oh, I can guarantee you she is. KMM says my daughter was in Milwaukee this past weekend before the RNC. She said it was getting crazy. Oh, you know what, KMM? The minute I recognized it was going to be in Wisconsin, oh my! I thought KMM's going to have herself a good time.
What was getting scary? The protests. Oh, okay, Royal Apple. That would be so nice to see her.
I would love to see a picture. She's got the most beautiful daughter.
I bet.
She looks just like her mama. KMM, what do you mean it was getting crazy? Was it getting crazy with so many people, or was it getting crazy
Yeah,
with crazy people?
right. That's what I was asking. Yeah, I got to be a little biased with girls though. So, of course, nobody's cuter than Ellie Mae,
Well, I want you
but
to
I'm
know that
sure
the
your
Lord
daughter is.
blessed me with one each, so I could tell exactly the difference.
Yeah,
And boy, howdy,
yeah. Well,
there
that's
is
true.
definitely a difference. Just want you to know.
Crazy people.
You know, I keep
On the other
hearing
side
this
of the state,
beeping
she said,
going on. I don't know what's going on.
"What kind of beeping? Like a ding?"
No, it's not. It's no. It sounds like I'm getting a message. That keeps
It might be my Apple Watch, and if you
no.
can hear that, that's an amazing
Don't you
mic.
love it? Don't you love it? I learned how I can put her in the spotlight. You know what? I
Yeah.
swear it's people talking somewhere. Let me see. Someone is talking
Aw,
somewhere.
I bet you he is the sweetest thing.
Oh, there she is. She sent those pictures. Look, I'm gonna put her picture on here so everybody can see what she looks like. Hang on just a second.
Okay.
Keep on talking.
Okay. Um, is it okay if we put your daughter's picture up here?
It's gonna happen anyway, Royal Apple, whether you like it or you don't. So it don't matter. It's gonna happen. She is just as pretty as she can be. I'm gonna tell you. Okay. She's so pretty. She looks like her mama.
Oh, I bet she does.
Okay, let me see. Now let me see. Uh, you know what I could do? Here, I could do this. I could do this for you guys. I'm learning all kind of things I can do. All right. Okay, let me put you back to where you were. I wanted to put her in the spotlight.
We'll
All
put her
right.
in the spotlight.
No, I wanted to put you. Let's see now. I want, oh my goodness gracious.
Aw.
Let me see. Okay, now hang on here.
I have 2 Royal Apple, so
I'm gonna have to go like that's the way I'm gonna have to do
maybe
it.
3.
All right. I think
She
that's
looks
what I'm
like
gonna
both of us.
Okay, hang on, guys. Wait a minute. That ain't what I want. Oh my god, there's that one thing. That ain't what I wanted. That was pretty good though. That was pretty good. You like that one? That was
Yeah.
pretty good. Let's see. God, she's beautiful. I'm telling you. Wait a minute. I got to figure out how to keep on talking because I'm trying to got to figure out how I can do this. Uh,
Well, you should be able to do like the share
here,
in the
here we go. Here we go. Uh, search. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. What do you mean
Aw.
invalid bar? That's the bunch of bull. They told me it was an invalid. It was an invalid.
Hmm.
I don't know. Hang on. Um, is this one? All right. So pictures. Oh goodness. Well, doggone it. I love it when this computer's smarter than me. Oh, yeah, look at Linda help. Well, Linda can't help. She don't know it. She
I'm
can't
trying.
help.
I'm trying. I don't have Twitch on my computer. So I'm trying.
She
Let's
ain't
see.
on Twitch. She's on DNC. Or she's oh my god, she's
She-
on Discord.
Yeah, right. You're right.
Okay, wait a minute. Hang on here. Why can't I share my screen now? Let me try this one more time. Share
That was the
screen.
problem. I was going on Twitch and couldn't figure it out. Yeah, just a little deep, deep.
Here we go. Here we go. I got it. I got it. By golly. There she is.
Ah,
Isn't she beautiful?
Bella. Bueno Bella. Oh, there it goes again. Oh, look at the pigtails. How cute.
Isn't she cute? She's as cute as she can be.
She
She looks just like
is.
her mama. She looks just like her mama. And
Yeah.
there is no way this little girl here can't say that she's not Italian.
Yep. Yep. That's for sure. That is for sure.
Beautiful, beautiful.
She has Italian written all over her.
So, hi, guys. I got it going there. Ha ha. I bet y'all are
Good
surprised.
job. Good job.
It's like here, pin a brownie button on her.
Yep.
Well, you
Yep.
know what, Royal Apple? It's all right. She's got some things to say. She's beautiful.
Yes. Yeah. She's definitely still, sometimes they lose that European look but she's definitely got that European look.
She's
Right,
beautiful. She always has
which is a
been.
good thing. Maybe it didn't come out right, but that's a good thing. She's very, very beautiful. Very
Mhm.
beautiful.
Now, see, I don't think I have a picture of my daughter. Well, no, I don't. Not on this computer, I don't think. Um,
Yes. Yeah. You're
let me see.
absolutely right, Royal Apple. That's what I was trying to say. I have pictures, but I'm not allowed to show anybody's face. So I can't say I'm not allowed. I was asked not to.
Well, I'm gonna see if I can find one. Just one. Um,
Well, I mean, your daughter, she's
she's
on.
online all the time.
Right, right. She's online anyway. So,
I know. And you know what's funny about her? She's so funny. She said, "Well, I can look good when I want to." I said, "Well, can't we all? And we can all look
you're
like
lucky.
trash." And I look like trash half the time. So there you go. But today I decided I was going to look good because those 90-day fiance women really showed me up all day long.
I would love to show you
She
the family
does.
picture. I would love to show you the family picture from Lauren and my younger son's wedding. It was a nice picture. It had my grandsons in it too. Ellie Mae was in it. You just couldn't see her.
Same with Linda. I asked her to show my grandson. Oh, she asked to not show her grandson. Sorry, I read that
Oh,
wrong, man.
okay. I just got a message that says I can show a picture of Ellie Mae.
Well, good.
I just
And
got to figure out how to do it.
while you're doing that,
I just got to figure out how to do it.
yes, she is protected. You're absolutely right. She's protected.
Yep, she's beautiful. All right. Let's see. How do I want to do this? Connie, I thought you were going to talk.
Well, now I'm doing something else. You know me. Gosh, dog. I'm always doing something. You know, my mind is going 100 miles a minute, and we ain't doing this. I ain't going there. So I can go right back on. So y'all, JD Vance, I'm really happy with his choice. What do you think, KMM? You like JD Vance? I kind of like JD Vance. I think that that was a good choice, and he's young. I mean, I can show you what he looks like. He's nice looking, Royal Apple. He's a nice looking little feller. Um, he's a senator. He's a senator. Let me see here. I'll just share my screen real quick and show you. Here you go. See, he's a nice looking guy.
Yeah, he is.
He looks like he could be something to reckon with.
Yeah,
Maybe, maybe.
yeah, and he's young. He's 39.
That is the vice. That's the vice president. Roll Apple. That's the one that Trump chose right there. He's not very old. All right, I'm stopping.
Hmm.
Oh, is she really? Is that American Indian or is that a Native American Indian is that or is that India Indian? Did you find him, Royal Apple? Because I put him up on the screen for a little bit. India. Well, that's interesting. He no, Eric Trump looks a lot different than that. Let me find a picture of Eric Trump. Eric Trump is thin and well, I guess you could kind of say they kind of resemble each other just a little bit. Um, well, you know what, Royal Apple? Now that you said it, I can kind of see it. Yeah, they have those beards. And Eric looks like he's gained a little bit of weight. His face used to be real, real thin. But he looks like he's put on a little bit of weight, and that there ain't nothing wrong with that.
Eric, you said? Or Don
Eric,
Jr.?
Eric looks like he put on a little bit of weight.
Huh. Yeah.
And there ain't nothing wrong with that. He always had that thin, kind of hollow face, but he looks a lot better now. Looks like he's put on a little bit of weight.
Mhm.
I wanted to see y'all real quick. I'm gonna. What's that, Royal Apple? What do you want to tell us? It's strange. Barron Trump and my daughter have the same
Really?
aura. Well, there you go. Um,
Okay, here is Ellie Mae.
all right, let me see. Oh my God, she is
There's
just
my
the
little
most beautiful thing you ever saw. Isn't she
thing.
gorgeous? Don't you all think she's gorgeous? I think she's gorgeous.
Yeah, thank you, thank you.
Yeah, Barron Trump is super. At 6'9". He's definitely
Yeah.
super sized.
Oh, thank you, Royal Apple. Yeah, that's my little Ellie Mae. I do have another one that's a little bit close up. I I just kind of went in real quick and pulled out two pictures where she was actually smiling. So, um, yeah. This is really this is really something else how to do this.
I know it.
I knew I should have. There we go.
Oh, you know who is talking right
Okay.
now?
Who?
I think that's Tiffany.
Yep, it is. Okay, and here's the other one of my little cutie patootie. That's her. That's her baby.
You know what? She's such a happy baby. She's so beautiful.
Well, technically, she is, but she's my granddaughter, so I can call her my Ellie Mae.
That's right.
Aw, thank you, Royal Apple. Thank you, KMM.
All right,
Yeah.
guys. I'm
Yep.
gonna I'm gonna throw this on here for just a second if y'all don't mind, because I'm hoping.
Thank you. That other picture she was holding is the ultrasound for the new baby. So,
All right, I want to show this real quick, and we'll take it off in here just a minute.
And we already had plenty to worry about. But then Joe Biden and Kamala Harris came around. Now our lives are that much more difficult and way more expensive. Under Biden Harris, prices are high and expectations, well, they're low. Grocery prices are up more than 21%. Electricity is up 31%. Gas is up 48%. Mortgage rates have more than doubled. And rent is skyrocketing. To me, these aren't just numbers. This is pain for millions of Americans. It means that so many American families have to live with so much less. This is too high a price to pay for an administration that has brought us to such lows. The American people won't have the wool pulled over our eyes. We see how Biden and Harris keep making things worse. And we know the current president is not capable of turning things around. His weakness is costing us our opportunity, our prosperity, our security, our safety. Each diminished, all.
can't hear you, Connie.
Sorry, I was talking to Clyde. Um, I said that wasn't really the one I wanted to show. I want to wait a minute. You guys go ahead. I'm gonna see this one. Um, oh, she is that one that's talking. Sorry, sorry, guys. That's funny. I thought, why is she talking? Okay, never mind. Never mind. Um, I think the one on the. Oh, here we go. Let's see this. Here we go.
Job growth, historic tax cuts, securing our border, and protecting our Second Amendment. It is our honor to cast 31 votes for our next president, Donald J. Trump.
Pursuant to the announcement of the delegation and the rules and procedures of this convention, Montana, 31 votes, President Trump. South Carolina, 50
Oh,
delegates.
Montana.
Madam Secretary, I'm Henry McMaster, proud, happy governor of the state of South Carolina, lucky husband of First Lady Peggy Jean Maccabee McMaster. Great state of South Carolina, the Palmetto State, from the mountains to the sea, where we've been fighting for liberty since 1670, where the Revolutionary War was won, where in 2016, Donald Trump won his first primary victory ever, ushering in the Trump era of American history. The great state of South Carolina proudly cast all 50 of its votes for President Donald J. Trump.
You think that's his wife next to him?
Or,
And the
yeah, I
rules
think
and
one of them
procedures this
is.
convention. South Carolina, 50 votes, President Trump. Vermont, 17 delegates.
Madam Secretary, thank you. My name is Gerald Malloy. I am a proud Vermonter, a Vermont delegate, and a veteran. I am also the Vermont Republican Party nominee for the United States Senate, and I'm the guy that's going to retire Bernie Sanders.
Go!
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Vermont is the Green Mountain State. It's the 14th star. A long history of leadership and innovation for the United States. Ethan Allen, John Deere, President Calvin Coolidge. Our motto is freedom and unity. Unfortunately, right now, we've got a problem with unity and division in the United States. There's one man that's going to reunite our country and make America great again. It's Donald Trump, 45th and 47th president. Mr. Chairman, the great state of Vermont proudly casts all of its 17 votes for Donald J. Trump.
Yes. We'll take it. We'll take them all.
Pursuant to the announcement of the delegation and the rules and procedures of this convention, Vermont, 17 votes, President Trump. District of Columbia.
I love she's calling him
delegates.
President Trump.
That's what
Madam
he is.
Secretary, on behalf of the District of Columbia, I am directed by that district to cast its 19 votes for president in accordance with the rules.
District of Columbia, 19 votes to be cast pursuant to the rules and procedures of the convention.
They
30
passed.
delegates.
Everyone's so confused now.
Ladies and gentlemen, Speaker Johnson.
All right.
Royal.
The chair is prepared to announce the results. The following candidate received the following votes: 2,387 votes for President Donald J. Trump. Let's make it official. Accordingly, the chair announces that President Donald J. Trump, having received a majority of the votes entitled to be cast at the convention, has been selected as the Republican Party nominee for President of the United States.
I think that's why they did it KMM.
The chair is pleased to appoint the following to serve as the escort committee for President Donald J. Trump: Eric Trump, Donald Trump Jr., Tiffany Trump, Ivanka Trump, and Barron Trump. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now my honor to introduce
showing up.
the Attorney General. And there goes the teleprompter.
Technology.
Oh, because you know what?
My name is Lucy, and
All right, sorry guys. I thought that was all right. Sorry.
So Ivanka did endorse her dad.
Announce the vote of each state. During the roll call of the states, the secretary will announce each state and that state's total number of available votes. Additionally, the chair would like to remind all delegates that the secretary will record delegates' votes in accordance with their obligations under Rule 16 of the rules of the Republican Party, state law, or state party rules, regardless of the delegation's announcement. The official results from each state are those announced by the secretary. Lastly, just one reminder. We want to remind all our delegates, our alternates, and guests that maintaining order during the roll call is extremely important. If the convention is not in order, it's difficult for the secretary or presiding officer to hear the vote announcement. Now, without objection, the complete list of votes recorded for president shall be considered as announced. To conduct the roll call of the states, I'm pleased to announce and introduce at this time our distinguished secretary of the convention, Vicki Drummond.
Oh, you know what? They're just replaying. We're not watching this.
Yeah.
They're just. I
So-
thought, wait a minute, we don't want to watch that.
You know, it says about the state laws. DC isn't a state,
No, it's a district.
right?
I know. I'm not really quite sure how that all. All right. I am looking.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, here we go. Let's see this real quick. This was 2 hours ago.
No, the convention didn't start 2 hours ago.
All right, here we go. Oh, we don't want to hear what you got to say either. I'm sorry, y'all. I guess I should just take you back because this guy on TV looks like he's doing a good job right now, and I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be.
Royal Apple, I would have to agree with you. You know, I had relatives that were born and raised in California. My uncle moved out there with his wife, and they had 5 daughters, and they were raised out there. And I love my cousins to death, but that is really a odd. I mean, I have one cousin that is so blue. I think she pees blue. Honest to God. I mean, you can't say anything without her jumping down your throat. And it's It's horrible. It's absolutely horrible. If you post anything on your page about Trump or anything, forget it. She's going to jump down your throat like no tomorrow. So I agree with you. The whole part of sweeping that deep state in California. It's beautiful. I mean, I've been there 3 times I think I've been there. And it's absolutely beautiful. Also went to Palm Springs, and I mean, it's a shame what has happened to that state. It really, really is. You know. So hopefully you guys can get it back. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I mean, I feel the same way. I'm in Michigan. It's as blue as the oceans. I can't say lakes because they're not blue. Um, some of them are, but yeah, it's but they're having problems with the unions because the head honchos are blue, but the union workers, they're going red. They said enough is enough. So we'll see. Right.
Who
Right.
is this on here? Who is that band, Linda? I mean, I can't show them because
What band?
the band that was just playing on there, that was rock and roll from when I was growing up.
I don't know. I didn't hear it.
It was
Play a
well,
play a snippet of it.
all right.
Worst they can do is make you cut it out.
All right. All right. Okay, let me show you.
That would be nice, Royal Apple.
Show me where to look, tell me where to love be there. Oh, I'll be there. Teach me how to speak, teach me how to share. Teach me where to go, tell me where to love be there. Oh, I'll be there.
Um, Foreigner.
Oh, let me let your light shine down. Oh, let me let your light shine down. Oh, let me let your light shine down.
I'm not really sure. Um, but you know what? If you give me about 2 seconds, I'll bet you $100 I can find somebody out here that can tell me. Give me 1 second.
Collective Soul.
Yeah, Googled it. Well, that
Let's
looks
make
like guys about our age.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me make sure that's the song. Yes, ma'am.
Is that
And
who
it
it
was
was?
Collective Souls. Collective Soul.
Well, there you go.
Yep. Yeah,
Okay.
and you know what, Royal Apple? What's so funny is one of my very dear friends lives in Florida, and she lives in West Palm Beach. And yeah, she's totally the opposite of us. We have an agreement not to talk politics. But every chance she gets, she throws a little slider in there. But that's okay. I'm just not. I mean, she doesn't like Biden either, so that's a plus in itself. At least that's what I feel.
What was the name of that band?
Collective Soul.
Hey, Clyde, have you ever heard of a band called Collective Soul? Oh. What else did they sing?
I don't know.
Huh?
Let's see.
Oh, they're all having a good time listening to them. Just wanted you to know. Just wanted you to know. Well, you know what,
Soul,
Royal
bring
Apple,
it.
I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell you something on that comment about changing states. Um, your state's getting ready to fixing to do a whole bunch of changes. As soon as Trump gets in there, your state's going to do a whole lot of changing, and it won't matter what gruesome Newsom has to say. He's going to have to just shut up. I can't stand with my friends anymore because they just put so much against what I stand for. I know it, you know it, and don't ever say anything because they all get fighting mad. They get fighting mad, and all they want to do is try to change your opinion. And I'm still questioning whether that guy that was up on the roof was a Republican. They're saying he was, but I just don't see it. Sorry. I think that somebody's got their pants on backwards, or definitely their hats on backwards, and it's cutting off the circulation to their brain. Because KMM, that's just actually the way it's gotten. You can't talk politics in a family situation because there's always somebody there that's a Biden supporter. And I just, I'm sorry, guys, whether I'm Republican or Democrat or Green, you know what? They got rid of the Green Party, I just read. But I don't care whether I'm a Republican or a Democrat or an independent or a fly by night person who's never voted before. Everybody's got to see that Biden just can't do the job. He just can't do the job. His brain's not there, his head's not in the game, and he can know, and he can't tie his shoes. Somebody else is tying his shoes for him. And I'm going to tell you another thing. He runs through the White House at night naked. Now tell me if that ain't traumatizing. I'd hate to be in that hallway when he comes running down there. Just saying, guys, that ain't right.
All right. So this just came out an hour ago.
What'd it say?
So
all the way out. And he said in that moment, he understood that everything had changed for the country and for himself. He shot to kill the former president.
It's a miracle he's alive. Congressman and former U.S. Army sniper Corey Mills. What kind of shot was this, Corey, from 130 yards?
Look, at the end of the day, this is a shot that your basic training boot camp soldier is requested to make within their period. This is one of the easiest shots, and they train all the way out till 300 or 500. And when I was doing the counter sniper, it wasn't with the United States Army. It was actually when I was with the State Department and was doing this exact thing, which is trying to look at going out with an advanced team, establishing what the perimeter is. And then as a sniper, when you would set up, you'd put together your range sketch or your range fan cards. And that would tell you where your 100, your 200, your 300, and you'd identify the areas of threat that you would be able to mitigate. And if there's multiple targets, you understand that your elevation and windage knob wouldn't have to be messed with, especially at 160 yards. You could literally just look, quickly glance, and know from the reference point, whether it be a building, whether it be a lone tree, whether it be a parking lot, maybe it's a road. Bottom line is that this is massive negligence to the point of me speculating on what was intentional and what wasn't. I can only.
How about that?
Well, I gotta tell you, that makes more sense to me. So he was boot camp.
That's about what it sounds like.
He didn't look like he was too smart to be in anything else. Sorry, guys.
Mm.
You know what? I'm just disgusted, is what I am. I'm disgusted by the whole thing. Um, you just don't do that. You know, I'm not a Biden supporter. I don't like him. I don't think he's smart enough to have the job. I don't think he's incognito. No, I think he's incognito. I don't think
I don't
he's
know if I
got.
would say not. I don't know if I would say not smart enough. I don't think he has the
He
brain
doesn't have
anymore.
the
Like,
ability anymore. I think
right.
he's a
Yeah.
dementia patient. And so I
I mean, I
just
don't
kind of
think he's
think,
very smart either, but
well, I never thought he was smart when he was a senator. But what I want to say here is I just think, just ramming this right up in my head. Um, I just think that he can't do it. And, but do I think that the man should be shot? No. No, I think that it's time for him to pull up his
right.
bootstraps and go home. Just go home. Go back and
He's
spend
in
your time on
Delaware
the
all the
beach.
time.
He's on the
Right. He's
beach
in
all the time
Delaware.
anyway. So just go to the beach and spend the rest of your time at the beach because he's not really probably going to know he's at the beach anyway or where he's at.
Enjoy your
So
life.
enjoy what's left of the rest of his life. That's
Right.
exactly what I think. It's time for you to go home, Joe. Go home and take that diva wife with you.
Oh, and your evil dog.
Oh, the dog. Is that the dog that bit everybody, General or whatever that dog's name was? Remember?
Well, the other dog that they left there started biting people. So it kind of makes you wonder. It
Well,
makes you wonder
he
if it's
had
the
one named
hair.
General and it bit everybody. It's so sad that we're enforced that old man to be Dane something he can't. You know what?
Doing.
Oh, doing. Sorry. Look at. I'm having a hard time reading. You're right. It is. And you know who wants him to be the president, right? Royal Apple, right?
I do.
Jill.
I do.
Jill. And someone else too.
Oh, bummer.
No. Hunter's fighting big time
Oh,
because you know he don't
I mean,
he wants to keep going the way he's going and getting what he's getting and making all that money and he needs to go away too. I'll bet if pictures could talk in the White House, you can just bet
oh,
that
wait.
they would just be oh, they would be disgusted.
Well, that they would have to be in the private quarters, but man, oh man, the stories.
KMM said my mama passed from a rare form
Aw,
of dementia. Her dignity was so important to us. I can't understand how they are putting Joe on display like that. You know what, KMM?
it
I'm
is
so
sad.
sorry to hear that. I am so sorry to hear that. But you're absolutely right. There comes a time that you protect your family and you get them out of the public eye when they don't know how to do anything anymore. And I think it's elderly abuse. But you know, Jill thinks that it's her next paycheck. I can't stand that woman. I almost got to put her up there, Nancy Pelosi and Clinton. I don't
That's
like any
horrible.
of those people.
Right. That's
For them to
horrible.
display him like that.
Right. Right. I mean, and it's not just the American people. Do you ever watch Sky News from Australia?
I was watching it the other day because I wanted to see what they had to say about what
I
happened
do
on
the same
Saturday.
thing. No, I do the same thing, and they are constantly the okay, I'm gonna put it the best way I can. They're constantly roasting him because, they're asking the same questions. Who puts a man like that to run a country?
Well, it wasn't us.
Right, exactly. But who wants to keep it going? That
I
he's
don't
and
know.
they said he clearly is not there.
No, he's not. No, he's not there. What you know what my daddy would say to you right now? He's just a shell
Is
of a man. He's just a
Yeah,
shell of a man right now.
yeah.
And you don't want to and you don't why do you do that to a person you love? Or do
Oh no.
you love them? Just saying,
Right.
there's a thought. Does she really love him? Oh, well, you're absolutely right, Sandra. You're absolutely right. The deep state does it. The deep state puts those, and I think they should, and I think that they should charge the deep state with elderly abuse. All of them. If we
Well,
only knew who all of them were.
right. But the question we have to really get down to is who is running this country?
The deep state, just like Sandra said.
Who's the deep state?
Well, there's the question. Who is the deep state? But I can guarantee you one thing: Donald Trump knows exactly who all of them are. And he's
Mhm.
already got his 3,200 people hired and ready to put in place on day one. And there's a lot of people getting ready to lose their job. I wonder if it was worth it.
I hope that I hope like heck that he gets rid of all those IRS gun toting
Pistol packing
agents.
people.
Yeah,
Yep,
they
me
don't need
too.
guns. I mean, I
No.
believe everybody has the right to have a gun, but why
No.
is that in your job description like a police officer for an IRS agent?
Well, here's the thing about old Jill Biden. Okay. Jill Biden was the babysitter.
Right.
If that ain't enough, just saying that. When I was growing up many, many years ago, they used to say all the time, watch out for the babysitter. Who's messing with your food and medical? It's a money grab. You're absolutely right, Sandra. It is a money grab.
Yep.
It's a money grab, and they want us to eat dirt and be happy. Well, that
Right.
ain't going to happen much longer. I'm telling you right now. Things are getting ready to take a total turn. It's going to take a total turn, and
So,
I'm
Connie, let
going
me
to.
ask you this. For months and years, people and psychics and everything have been saying that it's got to hit rock bottom before it gets better. So, do you think
Well,
this assassination attempt on Donald Trump was hitting rock bottom?
no. No,
No.
I think we've got a lot more to go through before it's all said and done. Um, but it's going to totally turn around. Trump can't do anything right now. Even if, what I'd like to know is when the election is over in
Yeah.
November, when the
Right.
election is over in November, how come it takes 2 or 3 more months to get him in office?
Yeah, we were talking about that one time. That makes no sense to me. None at
Wha-
all.
I mean,
Other countries they take it what the next day?
it should be that way.
It
It
should
should
be.
be that because you know what? Come on, think about it. You know what you could do in 2 or 3 months? Look what he did in the 4 years he was there. He could really ramp it up and do whatever in 3 or 4 months.
Well, I mean, look what he did the first day with 50 or 60 executive orders.
See, it's scary, y'all. It's
It
scary.
is.
So that's why.
It is.
That's why I'm saying I think we're going to go through a little bit more before it's all said and done. But day one, come January 1st, and that old man's gone, and he's pitching seeds to the pigeons. Um, things are going to change. A lot of things are going to change,
I believe
and
it.
a lot of people are going to be in a lot of trouble. A
I
lot of
believe.
people are going to lose
Yeah.
their job, and they're going to be in a lot of trouble. So think about this for a second. It's human nature that the more money you make, the more you spend. It's human nature.
Right.
So these guys in their highfalutin jobs that are spending all kinds of money because they're making it, right? What's going to happen to them when they lose their job and they're used to living so high on the hog? Are they going to be the ones living in the tents?
Oh no. No,
Who
because
knows?
they all have stashes of money.
Well, but you know what, Linda? Think about it. Job lost everything he owned. God made sure Job lost everything. Now, the difference between them, I'm not comparing this deep state to Job because Job was an amazing person. But I'm saying God can make it happen. So they better
Yeah.
watch out. They better watch out. Yeah, they'll plan big parties and do all kinds of big things. It's disgusting. It is disgusting, KMM. And you know what? They'll have galas, and I hope the Bidens aren't invited to the gala.
Yeah, me too.
When is a Democratic convention anyway? Y'all know? Anybody know when the
I think it's
Democratic
in
convention?
October. No, it can't be October. Wait a
Well,
minute, didn't they have it already?
no, I don't think so. And I'll tell you this right now: everybody's asking for their money back. I want a refund. You know that uh, Saturday was the first time Elon Musk
August in
stood up.
Chicago. Thank you,
Oh,
KMM.
that's a good place for it, KMM. Put him in Chicago because that's a crooked place. I know you're not saying all people, Sandra. I know you're not. I'm going to say this right now. They're all crooked in Chicago, so that's a good place for him. Um, it's amazing to me that Elon Musk on Saturday stood up finally. Finally, it took him a long time, took him long enough to write for a very intelligent man that he is, stood
Right.
up and said, I endorse Donald Trump for
Right.
president. And I thought, oh my God,
Right.
the hand of God has been set down on Elon Musk. He would never say it. He would never say it.
Well, did you hear one part of the statement that Trump put out was that he was protected by God's hand on Saturday?
He was. He
Oh,
was.
absolutely.
There was
Absolutely.
there was no doubt in my mind, and I'll tell you this: everybody has talked about it. Everybody is saying
Yep.
if he had not turned his head at that moment, it
And
would have
then
made a difference.
they had an expert on there that, follows him um to get ready for these rallies and stuff. And she said he never does charts. He did charts. He had charts ready for that speech, and
See,
he always looks straight at the people. He never just turns to the right.
well, there you go. See, I'm telling you, the hand of God was all over that,
Yep.
all over that.
Yep.
Divine, you're right, Sandra, divine protection. And he is
Yep.
protected, whether anyone likes it or they don't. If I hear one more time that Donald Trump is the Antichrist, I swear I'm going to puke a river. I'm so
If
sick
I
of
hear
hearing
one
it.
more time, if I hear one more time that the shooting was fake,
Oh,
I
that was
think I'm
another.
gonna lose it.
It was an incident.
Right. Well,
You
only
like
see.
that?
Well, CNN backtracked with that because the host got blasted for that. The host or hostess, I think it was the woman that said that the incident, and yeah, they had people on, and they were like, "No, this was a straight up assassination attempt."
I'm going to tell you something in the Bible. It talks about listen to the trumpets. and the first
Yep.
trumpet sounds. And anyone ever stopped to think that Trump it could be Trump? Ever thought about that
Yeah,
instead of thinking you're going to hear a trumpet really sound? I'm just saying,
I have.
you know,
I've thought about it. What if Trump is the trumpeter? Same.
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's a lot of things that I've been talking about recently, and I'm going to tell you that Revelations is the glory to God. That's really what Revelations is all about. It's
Right.
not supposed
Right.
to be scary, but it also says in Ezekiel that it says, and if you turn from your wicked ways, when my people turn from their wicked ways and they look up into the heavens and pray, I will listen to their prayers and I will heal their nation. All right.
Right.
All right. I want you to think about that for just a minute. They're talking about the great revival.
Right.
All right. Now, I don't know how old everybody else is in this audience, but I'm going to tell you right now, it has been at least 40 years since I've heard. Well, actually, it's been longer than that because I got to think about how old I am. It's been at least 45 years since I've heard God's name ever brought up in public. And they tried to take Christmas. That was their last little deal. Don't say Christmas, say Happy Holidays. And I said, I ain't listening to that. I'm going to say Merry Christmas, and I don't care what they say. But I'm telling you, they tried to take God out of everything. They tried to take him out of our money. They tried to take him out of our schools. Well, you know what? People are changing.
See,
Things are
I can't.
happening.
Yeah, I can't say that because you know, I have had people. If I do something, that nobody expects us to for a stranger, and I usually get a God bless you. So
Well, okay. All right. I guess they haven't taken that from us yet. The next thing they're going to
yeah,
start saying
yeah.
is excuse you.
Next time, next if they can't, if they can do it, it'll be you
See,
can't
you're
say
right.
God's name at all.
You're right, Royal Apple. And you can't say Jesus' name because you say Jesus' name, all everybody's in an uproar. This is what
Yep.
I'm saying. But have you noticed? Y'all, haven't you noticed? Haven't you looked around and haven't you noticed how many times Jesus' name is being mentioned on TV and everywhere else right now? And how many
Right.
times God's name?
Right.
Here, I'm sorry, I don't mean to be preaching or anything, but I'm telling you, there is a great revival happening right now. And everybody is praying. And
And you
God
know
said,
what? I
and
I
God
have
said,
I
He'd
have to
heal
tell
our
you.
land.
I uh I was looking at shirts online today, and I started on Timu, and then
Oh,
I
here we go.
moved,
We got that tomorrow, y'all. Ain't that exciting? I can't wait to see what I got.
and then I
Sorry.
moved, and I ran across a shirt, and I'm not kidding you any way, shape, or form. You know those shirts that say "Not today, devil"? It said "Not today, Jesus," and it had a pentagon on it, and it had a beast on it with wings and claws, and it's like that's absolutely despicable.
Well, not today, Satan. We ain't buying your shirt. You can just burn in hell.
Well, there
It
you
ain't
go.
happening. I ain't putting that on my body.
There you go. There you go. And there's some shirts out there that you think, "Oh, well, this would be a good shirt." And then when you sit and think about it, it's like, "No, that's kind of like a back twisty road that can be misconstrued." So,
Well, my mama always said, I'm telling you right now, my
yeah.
mama always said, you mess with the dark side, don't ever invite them in. You mess with the
Yep.
dark side, they're more than happy to come in. And it's like, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. I don't need that in my life. I got enough. I got Joe Biden. That's enough for anybody.
Do you know years
Nancy
ago?
Pelosi.
Yeah. Years ago, my boys thought that I flipped my lid because I poured salt at the front door. and at the sliding door, the two entrances to the house that we lived in, they thought I
Probably.
lost my mind.
Nope, you didn't lose your mind. And do you all know? I'm going to tell you something that's always been really interesting to me, and I've always done it. Now, I don't know if it ever helps or not, but I do it anyway. Do you know that when you sweep your house the day after New Year's, you never sweep it out the front door, you always sweep it out the back door?
Hmm.
That's because you're telling it to leave, not come back in.
Right.
Just
Exactly.
saying.
Yeah,
Just saying.
yeah, yeah. And I know they used to do that in the olden day. Um, but people have, like doors and lips and stuff now. You know what I mean? Like the edges of sliding doors and stuff. I don't know. Do you sweep your house and put it out the door?
Just that
Right.
one day after
Oh,
New Year's, I do. Now the rest of the time,
oh,
I'm running the vacuum cleaner. I'm sucking
okay.
it up. I'm sucking it up and throwing it in
You're
the
just supposed to
garbage.
do it. You're just supposed to do it that one day.
Right. And you know it's
Okay.
bad luck to take down your Christmas tree until after the first of the year, right?
Yeah, you're not to take it down until after Little Christmas, the first
Try to.
weekend, the
It's
first weekend of
You're
the.
actually not supposed to take it after the first of the year.
What did I say? Christmas?
Yeah, you take it down after the first of the year, after New
Yeah, yeah.
Year's.
You take it down the first weekend of the year
Yeah.
after Christmas, after Little Christmas. Well, at least that's how it was described to me.
Yeah, see, we
So
always take our well. Sometimes
I know there's.
we don't take ours down till the end of January, and sometimes, and I wanted to ask if we couldn't just leave it up because I love it. It's beautiful. So I think we should just have it year round. But nobody, Clyde won't let me. Nobody wants to have it up all year round, so it takes up too much room in the living room. But I think it's beautiful, and I love that time of year.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite holidays.
Yes, it is. That and for some reason, I mean, I like 4th of July because it's warm, Well, where you live, it's warm all the time. But I mean, you dip here and there. But I like it when it's warm and I like Easter and I don't know why, but those are my two favorite.
You know what? Okay, you guys, this is don't take this wrong because I want to make y'all giggle. But do you know why the Easter bunny hides his eggs?
I know the answer to this and I can't think of it.
Cause he don't want nobody to know he's procreating with a chicken.
That's not the answer I thought it was. That's
I'm sorry,
funny.
y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. I had to bring a giggle to everything. But
That's
um, yeah, a lot of things are going to change. A lot of things are going to change for the better, and we're all going to start loving our neighbors, and life is going to be good. You watch. It's going to be glorious because you know what? Old Sparky decided he wanted to speed things up. Ain't never going to happen. Ain't never going to happen. You can't
Yep.
speed up God's plan.
Right.
So,
Right.
getting ready to put a squelching halt to it. And I told y'all, I'm waiting for that Red Sea moment, and that might be November.
Right.
That might be the real Red Sea moment
I think so.
when the ocean parts and Biden has two votes.
Can you imagine? Could you imagine seeing it across
I
everywhere,
am.
but like Boston and DC is the only blue little specks there. Everything else is red.
They'll just need to get over it. You know, just like, what do they say? Just like that little black speck on bird shit. You know,
Right.
that shit too.
Yep. Exactly. Exactly. So All right, I think it's that time. What do you
It's
think?
that time, y'all. We're going to see you tomorrow. We got some Timu
Yeah.
stuff to show you. I'm
Guys,
so excited. I'm so excited.
I got 5 orders of Timu. Now, I mean, my orders are never really large, but 5 orders of Timu
Good
came
night,
in.
Sandra. Love you.
Good night, Sandra. Thank you for watching. Yeah, I got 5 orders of Timu. And the good news is it's special stuff.
Well, I got my order in that I ordered before.
Oh, good.
And I'm going to go to confession. Dear Lord, please forgive me for I have sinned. But I opened it, y'all. I was going to wait and I couldn't. It's like Christmas. I couldn't wait.
Good night, KMM.
Good night, KMM. I love you.
And
You have a great night.
as always, thank you for your support.
Yes,
Love
ma'am.
you.
Thank you for your support.
Love you.
Y'all press the like and subscribe button. We lost 2 people. I don't know where we lost them. Let's see if we can't find them again.
Yes. And don't forget about the contest for the diamond art.
Yep.
And you know, I got to talk to you, Connie, because I was thinking maybe we could do something monthly.
That would be fun. I think that would be a lot of fun. Y'all think that
Some
would be
kind of
fun?
contest monthly. Like
Yeah,
that'll be out there, but do like a monthly contest of something.
Right? We just need everybody to, if they talk their friends into subscribing, make sure they write your name in the comments so we can have a tally. So we can have a tally because we don't want you to lose. The one that put the most people in here, we want to send you out what you deserve. So, in saying all of that,
see you tomorrow. Timu Tuesday.
Love you. We'll see you.
Love you
We'll
all.
see you tomorrow. Good night.
Good night. Take us home, Connie.